Alright, what is going on, my dudes? It is finally time for the Rank 4 Scorpion video, but before we jump in today, we're gonna have a very quick word from today's sponsor. Alright, man, so huge shout out to our buddies over at Lootcakes for once again sponsoring this channel and this video. Now, if you don't know what Lootcakes is, let me just give you a little rundown, alright? Lootcakes basically allows gamers to earn gift cards by sharing their spending data in free-to-play games and by discovering new games. Now, each week, members can also receive up to $100 worth of Lootcakes in drops, which are offered to members who play new games, share receipts, and do easy stuff like watch trailers or complete short surveys. So basically, you could win up to $100 worth of gift cards without spending a dime. That's not too bad. So, purchases from free-to-play games on the iTunes App Store, Google Play, and even Steam, all those MCOC deals you pick up, eligible for Lootcakes. And now, as you can see, I have over 1 million Lootcakes to turn into gift cards eventually, so clearly I've been a member for quite a while now. Now, on top of all of that, Lootcakes is also going to be giving away a $25 gift card through my channel for free. So, I mean, like, come on. And now all you have to do to enter is create a new Lootcakes account using the invite link in the description below, and anyone who has a linked Gmail account by September 15th will be eligible to win. Lootcakes is going to take all the people who sign up between now and September 15th, put them in a hat, pick it out, and that random person is going to win a sweet $25 gift card. And it takes you like 2 seconds to enter, so it's like going to be the easiest $25 you ever win. Now, unfortunately though, Lootcakes is only open to US residents, and you do have to sign up with the Gmail account specifically for the receipt sharing as of now. But the good news is additional countries and email providers are planned for the future. But for now, you gotta sign up with the link below if you live in the US using a Gmail account. So one more massive shout out to our buddies over at Lootcakes for sponsoring our channel and this video today. Hit the link in the description, take a few moments to sign up, and start earning. Now let's get back into the video, shall we? Alright, man, so now that that's out of the way, let's start jumping into some Scorpion gameplay. But before we do that, I want to quickly go over all of the synergies you're going to be seeing in this video today. So I use pretty much all of these at least at one point in this video. Lots of fights in this video, but let's go over them very quickly. Over here with Iceman, the final hit of the special 2 inflicts a stun debuff on the opponent, stunning them for 3 seconds. You're only going to see this in like the very long form content like Labyrinth and Abyss. Over here with Spidey 99, not too bad. If Scorp Sense is active and Scorpion is stunned, his evadability accuracy is increased to 100%. Okay, over here, this one's active for pretty much every single fight in here. 25% chance to inflict sting debuffs on light attacks. Over here, JJ demanded it. Gain 15% perfect block chance while Scorpion Sense is active. Cool, nice to have. This is the big one over here. Gain a passive fury for each sting debuff on the opponent, increasing attack rating by 10%. That's what's going to be skyrocketing this dude's damage, man. And then we have some enemies and some teammates. Whenever I didn't know what to do with the 5th slot, also over here with Toad, we have a slow debuff on our heavy attack, which is very, very nice. So whenever I didn't need the slow debuff, whenever I didn't know what to do, I would just kind of like, bring Craven onto the team just because, Agent Venom got team. But anyway, alright, so we're going to start today with the 6.2 champion boss. Now, this was the first fight I recorded, and I didn't think to use the Toad synergy, so we don't have the slow debuff on heavy here, but it's fine because we really don't need it. Now, if you don't know how Scorpion works, I will explain it to you very quickly. On his medium attacks, naturally, he's going to be placing his sting debuffs. With the Spider Ham synergy, there's a 25% chance on his light attacks as well. These sting debuffs can either be shocks, poisons, or ruptures, okay? Naturally, they're going to be poison, but you use the pre-fight to select which sting debuff you would like to have, and you're going to be immune to the other 2 options. Like, for example, right now, I'm immune to shock and poison, which makes Scorpion very suicide-friendly, which I absolutely love. Alright, now my preferred rotation for Scorpion, you can really play him in a bunch of different ways, is to use a special 1 and then use a special 2. The reason why I like to use a special 1, by the way, really quickly, let's watch this together. Go for a special 2 after charging heavy attack, and that's going to be it. Now, there was this little bug here where he had 6 indestructible charges, so while we get rid of those 6 charges, I'll explain to you why I like the special 1 and the special 2. So, as you're charging your heavy attack, you are building up the Torment debuffs. You're going to be having passive Torment debuffs. And what these Torment debuffs do is they essentially just increase the duration of the Sting debuffs, like the ruptures that we have here, okay? Now, when you convert, right, your heavy attack charging into a special attack, you're going to place 2 times the amount of Torment debuffs on the defender. So, on the special 1, basically, you place a lot of Torment debuffs, and then you stack up some of the Power Sting debuffs in the Special 1, plus a Taunt, and then you stack up more of the Power Stings on the Special, on the medium attacks and the light attacks with the Spider-Ham synergy, and that is going to have a lot of Stings when you get to the Special 2. Now, the Special 2 explodes all of the Stings at the end of the Special attack, but here's the kicker, okay? When you are charging your heavy attack, you're going to increase the potency by 10% per dormant charge that you charged up, okay? So you'll notice that as we go along in the video here, that's essentially why you charge your heavy attack into special intercepts and all that other fun stuff. But let's go ahead and jump into 6.2 Mordo here, and you're going to notice that the damage output on Scorpion is absolutely mental, okay? So that is very much so thank you to the Agent Venom synergy that's increasing our damage by all those passive furies. Really, really nice to have. So here you see we charged up 6 of our Torment charges and we put on 12, okay? We also put on a Taunt debuff and we put on 8 Ruptures, which is absolutely very, very nice. As you can see, the Torment debuffs are still up, and Mordo is just about dead here, man. Like, look at this damage output. Absolutely crazy. We may as well call this video Scorpion Speedruns MCOC, because that is what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be speedrunning MCOC. The Act 6 health pools got nerfed quite a bit. Scorpion's damage output is absolutely bonkers. It's almost too much for Act 6. So we're going to start jumping into some Act 7. This is Act 7.1 Weapon X, okay? Now, for 99% of the fights in this video, we are going to be using either the Shock pre-fight or the Rupture pre-fight because I want to be immune to the poison, okay? Nice little heavy attack intercept there. You do not have to do that. I just did that because he gets very aggressive and it's very fun. I want to keep up the pacing of the fight. Here, I'm going to be going for the first special 1 here, okay? We have 14 of our Torment debuffs, 10 shocks. I want to stack up all of those shock debuffs as much as I possibly can. Now, every time the opponent uses a special attack, those debuffs are going to explode. However, they're going to stay there, unlike Spider-Ham. Watch this. That's it. Done. Look at the burst. Look at the burst here on the special 2. 281k on the burst. From how many? From 16 debuffs exploding? From charging the heavy attack for how long? 3 ticks? Really? That's absolutely freaking insane, dude. That is absolutely bonkers, the damage output. So as you can see, if you have a lot of stings, only charging the heavy attack for 3 ticks is going to severely increase the damage. Now, keep in mind, that increased the potency by 30% each one. 16 stings, right? And those stings explode twice at the end of the special, too. So, think about that. That's essentially 32 power stings exploding, and we're increasing the potency by 30% each one of those. That is nuts. That is bonkers damage, dude. And keep in mind, every sting that we have, we're increasing our attack rating by 10% from the Agent Venom synergy. That is nuts, alright? Now, this is a really, 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 really fun one. This is Super-Skrull in 7.4. It has that bullet time node. Essentially, they're stun immune, and then they get the evade charge, okay? Now, if you dex, he's going to get passively stunned. I believe there's also like stun vulnerability here, but he has like 700,000 or so health. So what I want to do essentially is just build up as many of these evade bullet time chargers as we possibly can, and then I'm going to dex, and then I'm going to kill him, okay? And we'll do it together, and I'll explain it to you as we go through it, but I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to show you how, okay? So we have 16 of our chargers here. Now I'm trying to get a dex off, before he uses his special one. He'll go stun immune on his special one with the node here. Gonna back off into the corner. Bam! There is our Dex, okay? Now, once the falter is gone, we're going to just go medium. That's all we're doing because we want to guarantee our rupture charges, okay? All right, we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now we're going to hold heavy for quite a bit here, okay? We're going to keep it holding. We're watching the stings, we're watching everything, and we're going to have a nice big burst. Yeah, 452,000 damage on the end of that special too. Obviously, you can't do this every single time in every single fight, but oh boy, ain't it fun when it works. Up next, we have 7.1 Rhino. I believe this is Power Shield as well. Now, one thing about Power Shield is that damage over time effects, they do bust through the Power Shield requirement, which is definitely very nice, okay? So, we're going to go ahead and, charge our heavy attack, go for a special one. Now, there is Meltdown here, I believe, but I do believe Meltdown is ignored when there's a Taunt debuff, an Enervate debuff, and a Disorient debuff on the opponent. There might be like one or two other debuffs as well that get around this Meltdown damage, but we're using the Taunt on the special one, which is very, very nice, okay? Now what we're going to do here is charge heavy attack. Again, just 3 ticks, and keep in mind, it is Power Shield, and Rhino's dead. All right, so we're going to keep it moving now. Like I said, we're going to be speed running MCOC today. So, up next, we have 7.3 Cable. Now, this fight is kind of rough, to be entirely honest, but Scorpion has a very nice piece of utility in the Sig ability that when he has a taunt on the opponent, he is able to do this. Block unblockable special attacks. Very nice, actually. It's a lot more useful than you might think, okay? Because the taunt is very easy to keep up. As you can see, I went for a special one. I'm about to go for another special one as the taunt goes away, right? So if he was still unblockable, I could have just went for that taunt again. Now, you'll notice one thing as we go along. When we parry, even if it's like a special attack, very similar to like Captain America Infinity War, we're pretty much never taking damage from parries. It is very, very strong block proficiency. Now, regular blocks, of course, will take damage, but so will Cap Infinity War, okay? But yeah, just keep that in mind. Again, we're blocking the special one, but this guy is an absolute Tankosaurus Rex, man. So that's one thing I absolutely love about this guy. We're just keeping the special ones going. This is a utility-based fight. As you can see, even when we're not charging the heavy attack into the special 2, the power stings still do a very, very decent chunk of damage when the defender uses a special attack on their own. Okay, when you have many debuffs on the opponent. So this Cable is just about flushed down the toilet. Again, I usually skip this fight because he usually is just unblockable the entire time, and it's a very rough fight to go through. But Scorpion is a beast, so we're going to keep it moving. Up next, we have a really fun one, 7.4 Mangog. This guy is an absolute beast. He's got like 750,000 health. Really, really big, beefy Mangog here, okay? So what I want to do here is stay aggressive. I want to put the slow debuff on him in case he goes unstoppable from the node, all right? Here we're going to charge our heavy attack into the special one. Ooh, he's letting us really put those things on. We have 24 Torment buffs, okay? We also have the taunt on him. Now we have 5 stings and he has the unstoppable, but that is okay because we have the slow debuff from Toad on the heavy attack. But as you can see, this guy's 700,000 or so health pool, it's already starting to go down very, very nicely. Now, something happened here, man. I went to go for the heavy attack, but he hit us and we couldn't do it. So we were kind of exchanging blows there. We were exchanging blows while I was unstoppable, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter because that's going to be a nice big 234k burst. And he's going to go to use a heavy special attack there. It's going to do 42k burst damage there from his own special one, which is definitely very decent. That was a solid 300k damage in the span of like 10 seconds. So yeah, lots of damage. Lots of damage, guys. Up next, King Groot. Now, this guy is also a beefy boy. He's got like 800,000 health. I went ahead and I brought the White Magneto pre-fight here because I don't want to deal with King Groot shrugging off my parries, okay? So, basically, what I want to do here is stack up a lot of debuffs and then do a lot of damage. That's going to be the theme for the entire thing here, man. Okay, that's going to be the absolute theme for the entire video here. We're going for a quick little special one, nothing too crazy here, okay? I just want to keep stacking up these debuffs. Hopefully, he can use his special attacks and do some burst damage to himself. As you can see, it's working out nice enough so far, okay? Now at this point, he is unblockable, so I do want to watch out for that, but I'm going to go ahead and keep the special 1 rotation going so I can keep having the taunt on him in case I push him up to a special 2 while he is unblockable, all right? But as you can see, we are stacking up these debuffs even still without the special 2 because we have a lot of the torment charges. Now I should be building up to a special 2 nicely here. Yep, very, very close to it. We're going to bait out one more special 1 from King Groot. Come on, give it to us. There we go. Back up. Hold the heavy attack. We're going to charge up our torment charges. Go for a special 2 with only 9 stings, but still that is going to do a solid amount of burst damage. And then he just kills himself with the special 1, which is very, 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 very nice. All right. Now, what would be a rank up video without some Winter Soldier gameplay, my dudes? Okay. So here, we're just going to take it simple here. We're going to go over everything without any of the nodes, and we can just see exactly what's happening. As you can see, as we put the stings on, we're going to be getting more passive furies from the Agent Venom synergy. Once we get to about 10, we are throwing pretty much like 10k medium attacks. Really nice, okay? So we're going for the first special 1, stacking up the torments, stacking up the stings, and we got the taunt on him. So now I want to put as many stings as I possibly can. Keep in mind, before we even get to the special 2, which is the damage dealer, Winter Soldier is down below 60% health. Definitely not too bad. Now he's down below 50% health. We're going to bait out one more special 2 from this guy, and we're going to hold our heavy attack to build up some damage here on the special 2. Ooh, nice. Let us really stack up those. So this is going to be increased by quite a bit, and nice burst damage there. Now, one thing that is a bit unfortunate about the satisfaction of playing Scorpion, as you can see, I really held that heavy attack for quite a while, and there were a lot of stings on Winter Soldier. However, it was only 131k. The reason being, when it comes to the red damage like this and the burst, it's going to show you the remaining health, which isn't always the most satisfying, because that should have been like about 500k plus burst damage there, which would have been so cool to see. But don't worry, we got some Labyrinth and Abyss gameplay. In fact, I do believe we're going to be breaking some Abyss speed records in this video today. Maybe I'll upload this video separately. But regardless, first things first, we have Realm of Legends Wolverine, just because, I mean, like, hey, you know, is like we got the Petrify and the special 2. We also could probably just out damage this dude outright. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, Wolverine's got about 400,000 health here. Kind of insane to think that we just had to do this with like 3-star Aegon. That was really awful. It took a very long time. It was really sad the entire time. Okay, here, look at this. We're skipping everything. We're going right to the special 2. And look what's gonna happen. Bam! Down to 24% health. Bam! Down to 10% health. We got the Petrify on, but he's not even healing. It's just not happening. Dead. Done. Done. You know, that Wolverine, he just feels too small to me now. So let's jump into, like, Labyrinth Old Man Logan here. This Wolverine's a little bit older, a little bit wiser. He's seen some things, okay? So we're going to show him some new things today. We're going to go in here with Scorpion. Now, we do have the White Max pre-fight. I do believe I have the Iceman synergy here. We will see after we go for a special 2 if he's stunned, okay? Now, same thing here. I prefer to go for the special 1 first. It allows me to ramp up higher. I know some people like to go right for the special 2. That's totally valid. I prefer the special 1 to start because that's going to have it's going to allow me to stack up a lot of stings before the special 2. Now, we've pretty much killed most things with the special 2, right? So we haven't had a need for this. The end of the special 2 is going to refresh all of the stings. Old Man Logan, after one special 2 rotation, is now down to almost 50% health, below 50% health. This guy's got 1.5 million health, and this wasn't even like super duper optimal and clean here. Now, the sting, they do stack up to 30. Keep that in mind, okay? So 30 is the stack limit, and here we're about to have the stack limit. We didn't even hold heavy attack, 20% health, dead. So it's looking like even 1.5 million health pool, not enough for us. Let's make it a little bit larger. As you guys know, I always skip through the Labyrinth fights. I skip through the Abyss fights. Why do I do this? Because they take too long. And what happens when they take too long? It's freaking boring. Nobody wants to see the same thing over and over for like 10 minutes straight, right? It's boring, especially in a big video like this. You want to keep it moving. I ain't gotta skip nothing today. There's one fight actually I have to skip. It's a debuff immune fight. I don't even know why it's in here, Gotta skip that one. But 3.3 million health, I ain't skipping nothing. In fact, right now, Star-Lord's at 98% health. Guess what? The fight's almost over. The fight time has about 60 seconds left. 3.3 million health remaining. All right, let's watch this stuff. Let's just watch it together. And guess what? Up next, we're going into Abyss. We have 3 Abyss fights up next. We're not skipping those either. All right, so now 17 stings on Star-Lord here. We're gonna hold our heavy attack, 7 built up ticks here for a solid 500k special 2 burst. All right, now at this point, I want to stack up 30 stings. That's what I want to do. That sounds like so much fun to me. As you can see, there is a noticeable drop in his health whenever Star-Lord uses a special attack. Check it out. Here, I didn't even hold heavy attack. That was 364k burst damage without even holding it. That is insane, my dudes. I don't know if you know this. 230,000 damage from his special one. Watch when he uses it again. 230,000 damage, that is. That is a lot of freaking damage, okay? We're going to bait out a special one. We're going to hold our heavy attack. We're losing some stings. It doesn't freaking matter because 19% health on Star-Lord, done. Flush down the toilet. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. How about we take this damage output and we go for one of the hardest fights in all of MCOC. 6 million health, 5.7 million health this is. I do believe this is by far, by like double, I believe, the fastest Luke Cage fight done on YouTube. I might upload this separately, not because I want to be like, oh my god, world record. I want to just show how absolutely insane this is. I'm going to let you know right now. There's about 3.5 minutes left on this clip. Luke Cage is at 100% health. And he's got about 5.7 million health. Now, why is Scorpion good for this? Because he's absolutely insane. He's amazing. Okay, that's why. But also because he's got the Toad Synergy here, which is going to put the slow debuff on him. Now, the strategy is once I see the unstoppable icon go below half, now I know, okay, 20-second icon there, 10-second slow. I'm good to place it on. We're going to be good to go. Now, we're going to do this. We're going to go for special 2s here, all right? Look at this. Ooh, we're charging up a nice one. We charged up a nice one here. Let's see the burst damage. Uh-oh. 369k with only 13 stings. That's not bad. Luke Cage is now down below 90% health and he's doing some decent stings to himself. In these very long form fights here, Labyrinth and Abyss, the goal is to get to 30 power stings and keep them up, all right? That's what we're going to be doing here. So, keep in mind, ooh, heavy attack with a little bit of a distance closer. Ooh, go for the special 2 right away, and there we go, 373k burst. Again, Luke Cage is now down to 75% health, my dudes. That is definitely not too bad, my dudes, all right? So we're going to go ahead and bait out some special attacks from Luke Cage while we're stacking up the stings. The special 2 is where it's at because the special 2 is going to refresh all of these power stings, okay? I see there's going to be about 10 seconds remaining on this timer for the unstoppable. All right, let's put the slow on, baiting out a special 1. We're going to hold our heavy attack, and now we're going to bait this out. Go for a nice burst from 66% health down to 53% health with 750k burst damage. Here, we got hit a little bit. It's all right. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter at all. Luke Cage is now below 50% health. It's been 2 minutes, all right? Down 3.3-ish, right? 3 million plus, I don't even know, health in about 2 minutes. Not too bad. We are now at 30 stings. We're at 30, 28. 28, 29, not even going to hold heavy anymore. Check it out. Bam! That did 421,000 burst at the end of that. Now keep in mind, this is not an easy fight. This is not like go in there and easily solo Luke Cage, okay? This is tough. This is tough. All right, definitely wasn't on the first attempt, and of course it definitely needs some AI cooperation. Some of our stings just fell off, but dude, this is a lot of freaking damage that we're putting out. Now, unfortunately, we are going to be throwing the special 2 into his indestructible. Spoiler alert, I'm about to do that 2 times in a row, but you have to understand, it's either that or all the stings fall off. Now, I don't want the stings to fall off because that is not going to be fun, all right? If the stings fall off, I'm going to be a very, very sad man, all right? So, Here, we're trying to bait out the special attacks. He is not going for it, man. I'm like, come on, dude. The stings are falling off. I'm like, we're making really good time here. We got the intercept without the slow debuff on. Nice. We're good to go. We got to go for the special 2 just as the indestructible comes back. Are you kidding me? That's okay, though, because bam, the special 2 did a lot of damage. We can still stack up these stings. We can get back up to 30 power stings, all right? We just got to keep aggressive. We got to put the slow debuff on because the unstoppable is about to come back. I have my eye on his indestructible this time. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not going to do this again. So what I'm going to do here is build up some stings. 27. Come on, come on, come on. 27. Here we go. Here we go. Right before the indestructible. Bam! Down to 6% health. Again, the power sting on his own. He's down to 2% health. And he's at 30 power stings. What's it going to be, Lukey? We're going to go for the special one. Put the taunt on him. That's it. That's it. And that was about a 4-minute, 6 million health Luke Cage takedown, which is nuts. Let's go for a quicker Abyss fight now. Abyss Old Man Logan, okay? We said Labyrinth Old Man Logan. Let's freaking double the health, dude. And on top of that, this guy regenerates quite a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the Petrify on the special 2 to like kind of reverse that a little bit. Now, one really nice thing is Scorpion's sig ability as well. It doesn't even need to be super duper high sig to take advantage of it. You'll see right here, okay? We're going to go for the special 2. We're going to have recoil damage, right? Bam, down to 95%. But also, check it out. It's going to be siphoning some of that health. We're going to be siphoning some of that regen from Old Man Logan, okay? We don't even care. We don't even care if we're going to be taking recoil damage, all right? I could have left the poison power sting on and had the poison ticking me down the entire time, but I'd rather be immune to it. Here, just 3. Just 3. I want to keep the ball rolling here. Bam! There we go. I don't have Iceman, by the way, with me for this long-form content, and the reason why is because I needed to have... Unless I'm missing something, I don't think Scorpion can really do Darkhawk and Abyss. So I have Human Torch on the team to get through Darkhawk, which is the first fight. Again, I might be missing a way to do Darkhawk with the other champs I have. Maybe I can revive my way through it. Wasn't interested in it, so I just brought Human Torch along, okay? But that's okay. As you can see, big damage, even without Iceman. Of course, Iceman's going to make it a lot easier to build up your power after the special 2, keep building back to another special 2, and keep applying power stings on the defender, okay? Now, as you can see, 30k heavy attacks when it crits, when we have 22 of our passive furies. That's nuts. So here, we're going to be holding our heavy attack. Ooh! How about that? How about we got a little bit lucky there. Let's just be entirely honest. We got a little lucky, okay, because the Scorpion Sense came in clutch and we evaded his special 1. But that's all right. We're going to keep it aggressive. That's the thing in Abyss and in Labyrinth when you want to, can I take it slower? Yeah. It's not very fun to watch, though. I want to be super aggressive. I want to be risky here. I want to have fun and do this, and check this out, okay? 22 stings, 700,000 burst damage. Lots of damage is what we're going to be seeing here today, okay? So 27 stings. Old Man Logan's at 10%. Now he's at 5% now after that, man. 29 stings again, 1%. You're done. You're done, Old Man Logan. We'll do one more. We're going to do one more Abyss fight. We did 6 million health. That was also 6 million health, but we benefited from the Petrify. Abyss. Omega Red. 3.3 million health. Let's see if we can go through this in less than 2 minutes, okay? Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. We're going to be very aggressive. We're going to have a really good time, and Scorpion's going to do a lot of things. He's going to go pew-pew with his tail, going to go pew-pew with the special 2, pew-pew-pew all over the place. We're just doing lots of damage. Here, bam, special 1, knock him back, lots of torment debuffs, okay? The taunt, can we bait the special 1? Thank you, Omega Red. There we go. Let's stack up those stings. Man, I'll tell you, the most boring part of using Scorpion in long form content is just the beginning when you have less than 20 power stings on. It looks like you're doing no damage at all, but you're really doing a lot because you're in the millions here, and the health pools, they're in the millions, my friends, okay? So here, this video is about half over. Omega Red's at 90% health. We're going to start going for a special 2 here. Let's see what this does. 8 ticks, 16 shocks, from 86% health down to 69% health. You absolutely love to see it, my dudes. okay? He's at 20 stings, throwing off the special one. He's down to 63% health now. We want to keep it rolling. We want to keep the ball going here, baiting out the special one. He's doing a lot of damage to himself, but we're going to keep it rolling because we want a nice, big, juicy special two. Omega Red is now at 50% health on the dot, and this fight is almost over, trust me, okay? So I'm going to bait out a special one, back off, hold the heavy attack, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, just 7, but that's okay, because with 21 stings, 604k burst damage. And we got the Iceman synergy. We can go right in. We can build up the power again. Bait out the special one from Omega Red. Come on. He's down to 11% health. We're going to go right back in. Can we get another special one from this guy? Come on. Give it to us. You're going to give it to us? No? You're going to be stingy? Okay, I guess I'm just going to hit you with the special 2. No need to charge because Omega Red flushed right down the toilet. That's it, man. That was 3 Abyss fights in the span of like 10 minutes, 2 Labyrinth fights, 2 Realm of Legends fights. All of that was like 15 minutes or so. Not even. Let's keep going. Back to Act 7. We have 7.2 I-Bomb now. This guy is a very, very big, beefy boy here. Now, what's great about Scorpion is that we can be immune to poison, okay? Now, of course, that's going to give us a lot of utility, lots of champions put poison on us now, right? So we're going to go ahead and just completely turn everything that Abomination has off. He also has unblockable special attacks. We're going to go for the special one, put the taunt on him, okay? Now, if we were to get clipped with that special one while we're dexing back or blocking, it's kind of okay. Doesn't really matter, okay? Because we're just going to go ahead and just block it, right? Here comes a special 2. Gonna get hit by it. Keep it a little interesting. You know, we can't just roll through all these things and just solo everything in 5 seconds without really thinking. Now, we got to keep it a little interesting here. Okay, so he also puts the Petrify on us. That's okay. It's from his abilities, right? Here comes a special 2. 11 stings. Down. Easy 200k special 2, right? This is a very high-paced fight. I feel like I-Bomb is kind of all over the place with his animations, with his special attacks, jumping at you, rolling at you, throwing up on you. It's got a lot of things going on. So here, though, we are at a solid 100% health because we are healing from that Petrify. Just gonna block this one. I guess I'm gonna get hit by this one, too. He killed himself. Awesome. You love to see it. Beautiful. Even when you mess up a billion times, Scorpion just punishes you like you've never even seen before. Absolutely crazy stuff. Let's go back to 6.1 because the health pools were just a little bit too big. We need a little bit of a break, man. So lower health pool, lower attack now. This is 6.1 Sabertooth, man. And this is just like, okay, so this is the thing though. This is the content. Okay? Is it nerfed? Yeah. Is it easier? Yeah. Is it less exciting? Yeah. But this is the content in the game. We're going to just build up to a special 2. We're just going to launch it. We're not even going to be holding heavy. And look at this. That's it. That's it. Done. Special 2. No heavy charging. And then he killed himself on the special 1. That's it. Back to Act 7. 7.2 Nova. By the way, guys, we have a lot of fights left. Most of these fights under 60 seconds. Crazy stuff, all right? Most of these fights are like 500 plus K health. All right, so at this point, we're going to be building up. Where are we building up to? Special 1. You guys know this by now. We're going to bait out a special 1 from Nova. Bam, okay? Bam, back up, heavy charge, special 1. Burnout is going. I still don't know how this node works. All I know is he's power draining, he's power locked, he's not doing anything here. We're stacking up our ruptures, stacking up our power stings, okay? We're going to be building up to our special 2 here. We're going to have a really solid time. We're going to bait out another special attack from Nova, special 2 this time. Perfect. We have more time to back up. Look at this. 7 stings, 7 dormant things, 13 stings, bam, done. Done. And again, unsatisfying, right? Because only had 100k, but that's all he had left. That's all he had left there. Up next, we have Man-Thing. This is Flare Man-Thing. Again, I'm going to be putting on the Rupture pre-fight. We're going to be immune to his poison. So he's going to put buffs on us. That's fine. It's not really going to matter. I believe he's still going to put the buffs on us, but we're going to be immune to his poison here, okay? Which is going to be great, all right? Don't have to worry about too much. Flare is definitely going to take us down. Man-Thing, by the way, one of those defenders I find very easy to fight with Scorpion because he kind of lingers after his special attacks. See how he's lingering there? It gives us a lot of time to build up those dormant torment charges. So we got 14 of them on, right? We're going to intercept with the medium attack there. Boom, here comes a special 1. Nice. We could have blocked that unblockable special, by the way. It doesn't even matter because of the SIG ability. Okay, look, we blocked it. Doesn't even matter. We blocked that to build power. And now we're going to go for a special 2. And you guys already know. I mean, come on. You guys already know what we're doing here today. Up next, this is an interesting one. Starky. It's got Be Like Water. So every time we like parry this guy, is also Mix Master, he's going to go pretty much unblockable. Okay, that's a lot of fun. So what I want to do here is intercept with the heavy attack, and I'm going to put the slow debuff on. Now, he's going to go unblockable here, unfortunately, but that's okay. This is Act 7.3, by the way. All right, big shout out to the Toad Synergy helping us out in this fight. Taunt, come on, give us a special one. There we go. Got to go for a heavy attack again. Ooh, he missed, but oh, he just stood there. Starky, what are you doing, Starky? Come on, man. What are you doing? It's all right. It's all right. We're stacking up these stings. This fight, we got to be a little more careful here because we really don't want to get caught by that unblockable unless it's a special attack that we can block. But Power Sting on his own, done. See you later, dude. Thanks for playing. Up next, 7.4 Mojo. This is a big beefy Mojo, dude. Big, super duper beefy Mojo. All right. Now, it's the node here where like you can like knock them down and transfer the degen. Lots of fun. Bam, heavy attack, put the torment charges on. Gonna hold heavy attack, transfer everything with the special one. Nice, 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 nice. You love to see it. There's also oscillate here, but we're putting taunt on this guy, so he might be throwing special attacks, but we're just gonna go ahead and just spam a couple of special heavy attacks regardless. We're playing a little risky. Like I said, we want to have a good time, all right? Here comes the special 2 from Mojo. That's good. Doesn't even matter. We're gonna go right in, 5-hit combo, heavy attack, bam, bait out the special 1 from this guy, back up, hold the heavy attack. Here comes the special 2. All right, nice. Only 6 stings, but almost down again, and the damage over time got him. Not too bad. Definitely not too bad. Up next, we have Purgatory, and Scorpion might just be the best option in the entire game for this champ here, because this fight is kind of annoying. You only do damage when, like, she's doing a special attack, right? And then it increases, like, and multiplies it by, like, 400%, something like that. So it's very hard to, like, do damage in this fight. So you really want like power stings. So here we're going to be going for a nice special 1. We have 10 power stings. Here comes the special 1. Big damage. She is now down to 53% health. So I'm saying to myself here, all right, let's just push her up to a special 1 again. Let's just bait this out. I'm going to go for a special 1, stack more power stings up, put the taunt on her. Is this going to be it? Yeah, that's it. Scorpion has got to be the best option there. Can't even be close. It can't even be close, to be entirely honest with you, man. Up next, 6.3 Iron Man Infinity War, okay? So this fight, you know, could be a little rough. We completely nuked this guy with Rintra. That was an awesome clip. If you haven't seen the Rintra video, go check it out. It's pretty sick. Rintra is an absolute beast. Rintra, Scorpion, my 2 favorite champions of 2022 so far. Don't comment anything about it. You're not going to change my mind. So, yeah, they're both absolute beasts, though. We're going to go for the special 1, stack up all the shocks, stack up the taunt, stack up the torment, stack all the things up. This guy's now down below 50% health. As you can see, he is almost dead. I just want to build up to a special 2. It's so much more satisfying, but sometimes these guys just knock themselves out, man. All right, so trying to bait special attacks as well. Gonna go for a little heavy attack here, and that's it. He got himself. He just knocked himself out, man. That's it. Now, this is the fight I said I might have to skip some of. This fight is 3 minutes long, which isn't very long. It's too long for this video. All right, because this is a speed run. We're speed running MCOC here, and we're doing a really good job at it because we're going very fast. But I'll explain to you why we're good here, okay? Now, this is smorgasbord, which is a really fun word to say. I'll say it with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Smorgasbord. It's a lot of fun. Now, the way that this works is that every 20, 30 seconds or whatever, he's going to either regen or degenerate. If you put 10 debuffs on, they get purified immediately, but he degens. Scorpion needs the debuffs, man. The science champions typically need debuffs. You take Spidey's debuffs away, he's useless. You take Quicksilver's debuffs away, he's useless. Scorpion's debuffs away, useless. Human Torch has got his Nova Flames, but let's say he doesn't have his pre-fight available, it's kind of useless, right? So that's the thing with science champions. Now, science champions, funny enough, are good on Smorgasbord because of all the debuffs. It's just boring. All right, let's move on. 7.2 Tigra, Wumbo combo, heavy assault here. And, you know, I'm, as per usual, man, I just kind of ignore the heavy assault here and the Wumbo combo and all the other things, man. Because what I'm doing here is I'm just going to be fighting this Tigra kind of like normal. We're going to be going for the special 1, the special 2, all this other fun stuff, right? We're going to bait out the special 2 here. Yeah, there we go. Now, keep in mind, we're going to go for the special 1 with the taunt here. So, her special 2, right, that giant flying special 2 she does, doesn't even matter. I could block it if I want to. Ooh, 60k heavy attack on the heavy assault, right? Because the taunt is really, really nice for just blocking all those unblockable special attacks, man. So we're going to go ahead and bait out a special 2 from her here. No more taunts. We're going to have to actually dex it. I mean, I could have just used the special 2, but we got to go for the heavy attack for the fun factor, man. You got to have fun when you're playing this champ, or else what's the freaking point? You know what I'm saying? Up next, 7.1 Jugs. Haven't done this fight for quite a while. It's a little specific, this fight. You need poison immunity, right? Because of the caustic temper here. You also have to be able to get fury buffs, but you can get them naturally on the node here, I believe. Now, Juggernaut, he's like easy now to fight, I believe. This is really the only Juggernaut I've fought since his buff. But, same thing here. We have a slow debuff that's essentially going to be turning off any of his unstoppable potential. But like I said, he's like easier now, right? He's like, it's kind of like going in and out. So I feel like I'm like going for these heavy attack intercepts when they're just not needed. But that's all right. What are you going to do? We're going to go for a heavy attack here. Only charge 2 torments. That's okay because it still did 200,000 burst damage. Oh my god, guys. I just can't even believe it. I'm watching it back. I did all the fights. I've been using Scorpion for everything for like a month now. And I still can't believe it, even watching it back. How much damage this guy had. It's nuts. It's nuts. Come on. Done. Knocked himself out. Let's keep going. Let's keep freaking going, guys. 7.3 Red Goblin. This has unlimited power. Now, you ideally don't want to be putting debuffs on this guy because he's going to be gaining a bunch of buffs. You know what would be fun? It's unlimited power Red Goblin. I would love to, like, eat a heavy attack here and just get, like, 99 incinerates. It'd probably kill you instantly, but that would be fun to see, right? So, Special 2 and the Special 1 from Red Goblin, both very solid special attacks to like back off and charge your heavy attack on, which I absolutely love, which is great. See? Because even here, he's got that lingering time, right? Now, also this node has that burnout, okay? So that's also going to like keep his power low. Sure, cool, why not? I mean, I actually want to bait the special attack from him, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Actually, but here we go. Let's bait the Special 1. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Let's back up. Charge the heavy attack. As you can see, great animations for heavy charging, and you guys already know this is gonna be it. You guys, come on, y'all are Scorpion professionals now. We're 40 minutes in. Come on. All right, Variant 3 Kang. Now we have 50% base attack here because it's Variant 3, so only tech champions do the good damage and all that fun stuff. But selective time stream. We're great for a selective time stream, man. Why is that? Because every 20 seconds, they're going to regenerate to full. However, shock or incinerate debuffs on the opponent is going to prevent that, which is quite lovely, right? So, you pretty much completely turn the node off, which is just absolutely great, all right? So, here, we're actually going to watch this. Here comes an unblockable Special 2. Let's block it. With the taunt on. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Here, I want to bait out a special 1, but he's just being a little stingy. I remember this. He's being a little stingy. There we go. Here comes the heavy charge. We got 6, all right? 12 shocks. Not too much damage here because the way it's working is we have 50% base attack, right? And then the Furies are going to be, multiplying our attack by 10% each. But our base attack, like I said, is cut in half. So, our damage is a little bit lower in this fight. Keep in mind, that was over like 150k total Special 2. It's still very, very good, as is this one. It's just lower than I want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit lower than I'd prefer on that burst damage there. So, that was Variant 3. We're going to go to Variant 6 Joe Fixit. This guy, man, ever since his buff, I believe I said this, I forget on what I was doing. maybe was it Sauron? It may have been or Omega Red or something. I don't even remember. But this guy is a little tougher, man. With his new like power gain and everything he's got when he like uses his specials sometimes. We got a little lucky here. We're gonna go for like special 2s here, it seems. All right. Okay. And look at this. Oh man, we're just charging that heavy attack. Oh man, in broad daylight. Crazy. That's right, we got a nice burst, and he burst himself on the special 2, put a disorient on us. That's definitely annoying for sure, right? But that's okay, because we're going to finish off after the special 2 as he kills himself. You love to see it. You love to see it. Up next, man, we have 6.1 Sentinel. And again, I usually skip this fight because it's boring to me. It's long, but guess what? It's not going to be very long for us because we're going to go through it kind of fast because we got big damage. We got a lot of stuff going on. Now, there is fisticuffs, 30-second fisticuffs here. Nice little scorpion sense coming in clutch. All right. We're gonna wait for fisticuffs to go away, and once it goes away, as you can see, even the damage without the Furies is like decent enough. Again, the health pools are lower here, right? So you really want he's a power sting champion through and through at the end of the day. Keep that in mind. But here we're going to go for a special 1. Nice. You love to see it. Stack up those stings. I'm going to stack up as many stings as I possibly can. That way, I can just do as much burst damage as I can every time he uses a special attack. As you guys know, Sentinel is a little spammy with the special attack, so he's okay. He's okay using them. There you go. Boom. Nice big sting burst. Can we get one more sting burst from you? That's going to be it. That's it. Just go right in. Done. Done. See, guys, if you're stuck at the Cavalier title, all you gotta do is use your rank 4 Scorpion and make sure you have the Agent Venom synergy. You're gonna be good to go. That's all you gotta do, man. It's obviously a joke. All right, up next, 7.1 Green freaking Goblin, guys. Man, we are rolling through these fights. It's only been 45 minutes. Like it's just crazy how fast the damage, man. It's just, oh my god. The damage is nuts. It's just so nuts on this guy, man. Now, of course, you do want the Agent Venom synergy for that. But, dude, let me freaking tell you something, man. If you don't know, Agent Venom is an absolute freaking stud, all right, with Scorpion and Kraven. So it's not like that's much of a commitment at this point, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to charge our heavy attack while he's got power because we're trying to be a little spicy here. That was a little bit of a lower one, but it was still a lot of damage. It was still about 100k total. Going to go for a special 1 here. Ooh, we're really charging this one for quite a while. We have 30 torment charges. Oh my god, those new power stings are never falling off. They're there to stay. All right, get used to it, Gobbly, because they're not leaving. They're not, those right there, those 5, they're not leaving, man, okay? They're just there forever now, okay? So, that's another reason why I like the special 1, because those power stings, they stay for quite a bit. They really stay for quite a bit here. So now, at 12 stings, I don't know why I wasn't just using the special 2. Guess we had to charge it a little bit just for a little bit of fun. That's all right. Up next, 7.4 Yellow Jacket. I do believe there's Encroaching Stun and Heavy Assault here. There's also the node where, as you can see, the little dormant gray icon there. Looks like there's a crack in there. What that does, essentially, is it reduces our damage by, I think, like 5% each one. It goes up to 20, and it goes away when you use a heavy attack. So there we go. We use the heavy attack. We're doing what you gotta do. Gonna go for the special 1 to avoid Encroaching Stun. Like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right? Here, baiting out the special 2, getting some sting damage going on. Now, Yellow Jacket has massive energy resistance, so I put the Rupture on. I should have mentioned that earlier. I believe that, Man-Thing has energy resistance too, so I put on the physical debuff. Oh my god, guys, honestly, one thing that's really amazing about Scorpion here is that, you know, I feel like most people who use this guy, look at the block proficiency, by the way, most people who, like, use this guy with suicides, right, they're, oof, 90k heavy attack, dude, with the cruelties. God. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by just how nuts this dude is, man. Use a special attack. Drop dead. Come on, drop dead. Drop dead. Drop dead. All right. One thing that's so good about his design is he's got 3 damage over time, right? He's got, look at this. He's got Poison, which deals direct damage over 13 seconds. Shock, that inflicts energy damage over 13 seconds. And Rupture, that inflicts physical damage over 13 seconds. 3 different debuffs. I don't believe there's any champion who's immune to Rupture, Shock, and Poison. Of course, there's Tenacity champs and all that shrugging stuff. But there's not much stopping Scorpion from, like, just being a freaking bulldozer throughout this game, man. That's why I love him so much. He's so unbelievably versatile. It is nuts. It is nuts how much utility and versatility this guy has. Crazy. All right. 7.1 Night Carnage. Oh my god, I'm going to cough so hard right now that I think I might die. 1 second. Good news, didn't die, still a little sick. We're good to go. Let's keep it going. Up next, Night Carnage here. I always forget what this dude has. He has some sort of, like a heal reversal. Both of us have our healing reversed. There's also some sort of shock here. So I put on the physical ruptures. You're gonna see how it keeps saying immune underneath on my side because I'm immune to his shocks. Now there is also poison vulnerability here, but I didn't want the poison on me, like draining my health with the heal reversal the entire time. All right, so that's why I said, I'll just go for a little bit of a slower fight, as if it's even freaking slow here. Gonna bait out a special 2 after a heavy attack, probably for the slow debuff, right? No, just going crazy. We're just going crazy, man. That's it. We're crazy. Oh my god, man. Savage season out here. It's just nuts. All right, let's keep it moving. Because that was just too crazy to comprehend. Up next, man, Sorcerer Supreme. All right, now this node like makes her unblockable, and there's 3 debuffs on us, and there's like Staggering Beauty and some other crap like that. I don't know, man. We're gonna put Power Stings on her, and we're gonna kill her. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're doing for like all these fights. All right, so she is unblockable here, and that's gonna go away when all of our debuffs go away, and the Staggering Beauty, Stagger, passive debuff things are gonna go away when we are far away. The gun, it's done. It's done. All right, here we're going to go ahead and hold our heavy attack, and we're going to go for a special 1. We're going to place a bunch of the torments. We're going to place a bunch of shocks. All right, so you guys know what we're doing by now. Come on, you're all pros. You guys know Scorpion as well as I do at this point. Maybe not, but you guys know like pretty much what he can do, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now I want to build up to a special 2. Okay, I'm very close to it, but I'm not quite there. There we go. There we go. All right, 14k medium attack. Here comes a special 1. Another great special attack to use a heavy charge after. Preferably when she hasn't got none of those powers, though, okay? And she's got a bunch of it there, but it's okay because she's dead. All right, she's gonna just drop dead. She's gonna just do it herself. Up next, this is a silly one. This one's silly whenever I do this one. 6.2 Omega Red. It was good for Rintra because I couldn't get the Furies, but here, man, look at all the Furies that we're getting. In fact, we're getting them so fast, I gotta use heavy attacks to, like, get rid of them. Or else it's gonna take too much degen damage. So I wanna, like, build up to, like, a big special, too. But then I realized, like, right now, I was like, oh my god, the health pool is so low, and it's just gonna be a low burst no matter how many Furies I have because of how low the health. But watch how unsatisfying this is. Okay, we have 13 Fury buffs. Boop, 19k. Boring, no fun. Up next, 6.4 Captain Marvel movie, not OG, not Ms. Marvel, not Kamala Khan. Captain Marvel movie, not Captain Marvel Disney Plus Kamala Khan. Okay, they made a movie with this one, which is pretty cool. They must have seen the game and said, this is a cool character. We should make a movie out of it. True story. So, keep it rolling, man. And again, smaller health pools, you know, it is what it is. This is the content now. This is what everyone wanted. This is the game. This is the game. Small health pools. It's cool. Done. We killed her. 5-hit combo. Up next, Void. Interesting one. I brought along Nick Fury because I didn't feel like changing masteries to get rid of that bleed, but of course we could be poison immune, which is great, all right? But what this node has, we can't keep these stings up because, watch, you're going to see, after he uses a special 2 to get some burst damage, come on. There's a little safeguard here. But what I want to do, yeah, I'll get some burst with the special 2. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now, it has the node here. It does have said that would have been so big if the stuff didn't fall off. But anyway, it's the node where, like, if you knock them down with there's less than 6 debuffs, you're going to take damage. But here's the kicker. If you do it to them when they got 6 or more, yeah, you can get some damage on them. And obviously, Scorpions get a lot of debuffs, and if you charge the heavy attack before your special attack, at least for 3 seconds, you're going to get at least 6 debuffs, which is nice, and you're going to be good to go. So Scorpion, amazing for this node. Also, you can avoid the safeguard. Look at that, man. 6 stings, right? Held it for like 3 seconds, 140k damage. I mean, like, guys, it's come on. Come on, it's the damage, is so much damage is what it is. Come on, guys. You should know by now. You should know how much damage we got going on. Here, bam, same thing. Explode. See you later, man. Peace out. Peace out, dude. Up next, man. Up next, we got 7.2 Dragon Man. Now, this one's a little rough because, stunning reflection, so you can't really stun him. Duh, right? But, you know, he's got the power gain. He's got all the other stuff going on. And you just want to pretty much take this one like kind of slow. Going to take advantage of our taunt debuff to make this guy use his special attacks, which is nice. Now, we do have a petrify on the special too, so we could reverse that power a little bit if we really want to. But basically, what I want to do here is I want to keep having him spam the special 1. That way, we can, you know, keep the willpower healing going on us, which is always nice. But also, I'm just going to let him, like, kill himself. Check out Dragon Man's health, by the way, real quick. You might have to rewind, like, 5 seconds if you want to see it. But, you know, pretty solid stuff so far. It's definitely not as fun and flashy. Am I going to go for a special 2 here? I don't even know. Let's see. What am I doing? What's the strat? I forget. I did this one a while ago. Yeah, looks like we're going for a special 2, but the stings are falling. Only 5. Only held it for 4 seconds. Still got a solid 78k burst, but just watching it back, I knew that was going to be a smaller one. But that's okay. It's alright, because we're doing so many stings on this guy. Every time he uses a special 1, it's just so much damage, man. It's like Spider-Ham, but better. It's like that's kind of what Scorpion is. I kind of wish that one of his best synergies was not with Spider-Ham. I wish it was with, like, Kraven. Dude, oh my god, if he had, like, a great synergy with Kraven, Scorpion, Kraven, Agent Venom, man, it's already, like, close to unstoppable, man. But it's because of the 2 of them. If he gave something nuts to Kraven, and Kraven gave something cool to him, Kraven came out way before Scorpion, so that can't really be a thing, but oh man, if they had something together, besides like crit rating or whatever it is, man. Up next, 6.1 Crossbones, alright? Now, why are we doing this one? Because we're poison immune, and what does this node do? It's pretty much all it does now. It's got the poison, 60 seconds, gonna kill you. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna turn that off. Nope, no more poison. Poison's gone forever. Not gonna have poison on us, sir. One thing, though, by the way, I have fought a bishop with Scorpion, and it seems as if he purifies that at the beginning. So we actually, if you fight bishop with Scorpion, or like, who else does that? Jubilee? Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage at the beginning of the fight. So it seems like he's not, like, truly immune at the beginning of the fight. It seems like the pre-fight makes him purify, which is a little weird. I don't like that. That might be a bug. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, regardless, man, this is going, like, fine. Of course, Crossbones is going to be purifying a lot of our stings. Skill Champ, Tenacity, pretty much designed to counter Science Champs, which is what we are. But we have the Petrify on, so we're kind of reversing that healing a little bit here. Gonna go for a special 1, put the taunt on. That's it. Take it easy. Take a hike, man. Take a freaking hike. All right, man. We got like 14 fights left, so let's keep it rolling here. This is 7.4 Sabertooth. I believe he goes like bleed immune, so you can't use like Archangel or something like that. I don't really know. But also it's like you can't reverse his healing too, which is cool. But he has like this node called like Adrenochrome, which is like something to do with like his Furies. I don't really know. But we're going to bait out a special 2 here from this guy. We're going to back off. We're going to hold heavy. We're going to go for a special 1. He was being very nice to us right there, man. He was like, you know what? You're going to have some more debuffs, dude. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna die anyway, like very soon. So you might as well have a cooler special 2 coming up. That's what he said. He said it to me. I heard him. You may not have heard it because he whispered it. But that's okay. Just trust me. Just trust me. We're going to go ahead for a special 2. 11 stings. Only hold it for 4 seconds. Just about dead. 200k burst. Nuts. Nuts, man. If he uses a special attack, he's done. Come on. Use it. Come on. Come on. There we go, dude. Oh, I love watching them flop. It's great. It's great. Up next, 6.1 Ultron. We got EMP modification here. All right. Oh, you know what? We didn't do Variant 1 Ultron. Pretend I did. Variant 1 Ultron with EMP modification. It's pretty much this. Just pretend. It might include it in the total because he could totally do it. Probably not, though. All right, so basically, EMP modification, right? We're shock immune. We're going to have a good time. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. There's also, we could potentially put the slow debuff on him. We don't have that synergy, though, it seems. That's okay. Nice block proficiency. Solid. Solid 0 damage. Heavy. Oh, we do have the slow. Okay. All right. Nice. Yeah, this is anyway done. Regardless, full yellow bar finish. You'd love to see it. Up next, 6.2 Symbiote Supreme. So this one, we put the Mr. Fantastic Petrify on just for fun, so we could stack up a bunch of our shocks, which is great. Always a fun time to do that. You know, here we're going to go for a nice special one. Ooh, man, we stacked up a bunch of those. Here, we're stacking some more. Now, this is, what's the node? What's it called? Life cycle. So we're doing 0 damage over time from the shocks. That's okay. Because what are we looking for here? We're looking for the big burst. The big freaking burst here. Let's check it out. Bam. Now, keep in mind, life cycle. But we got him. You love to see it. You just love to see it. Up next, 7.1 Venom. This one has Keaton's Thorns, but we seem to have gotten lucky to see no armors on Venom, so there will be no bleeds on us. There's also Foresight here. Not that we need the extra freaking damage, dude, but again, another nice special attack, the special one, to back off and hold the heavy attack for the dormant charges, okay? Now, once you play with Scorpion for quite a while, you get very used to that play style, and it's very, very fun, man. It's just like, oh, I love intercepting with special attacks. Obviously, I'm a big Hercules guy, so I'm very used to that. This is a different kind of special intercepting, but I'm still very used to the kind of playstyle in doing so, okay? So I want to bait out a special one from this guy. Come on, give it to me. No? Fine, we're going to hold heavy attack. Bam! That's going to be it right here. Watch this. Bam! Done. 7.1 Gwen Period. This is very similar to like the Kang fight, okay? But this one was a little annoying. What was annoying about this, man? Was it safeguard? It's not a safeguard. There's something here that's annoying, where it's like high energy diet or something, where like she's going to be like regenerating from like energy attacks or something. So maybe I shouldn't have put the shock on. I don't even know. But as we can see, this fight's a little bit longer. We'll skip forward a little bit. Yeah, I believe like this, the sting bursts aren't even doing too much damage. But hey, we can do the fight. Maybe, yeah, see, the energy damage or the whatever damage on the special 2, it didn't do much. But we don't have to worry about special 3 here, so we can really stack things up. Yeah, so this fight was like fine. It seems that sting burst didn't even do anything. I'm not sure why we're not doing damage. I guess we're just doing damage from like basic hits. Yeah, I don't know. Boring fight. Up next, 7.1 Black Widow to the Origin. Bullet time. Just like Super-Skrull in 7.4. However, this one does also have tenacity. So we're not going to be able to build up as many of our power stings here. So keep that in mind as we're going along. All right. But basically, what you want to do here is just reparry over and over. Reparry a whole combo if she'll let us. But she very often goes for like the heavy attack after the first medium or light attack. Now, I'm building up a lot of these charges. I did this fight before I did the Super-Skrull one. I didn't know exactly how many I needed. Keep in mind, I can't get to the special 2 or else I'm going to waste a lot of the stings, you know? So, here, we're at 15, okay? 16, 17, and she keeps backing up. As long as she keeps backing up, I'm like, all right, we're going to keep it rolling, man. Now, looking back at it, it would have been even better if we did like less because we're going to build too much power. Now, there is, okay, stun vulnerability here. I believe there's not stun vulnerability on the scroll one. Here, I went for the special one because I was like, man, I'm running out of power. Got to go for a special attack here before I get to the special 2. So here with tenacity, of course, we're losing a lot of our stings, but that's okay. We're going to build up a couple more, do one more medium, and then we're going to go for a nice, long, lengthy, heavy attack charge. 16. Bam. There we go. You love to see it. You love to see it. Up next, 6.4 Ragnagod, man. We got Prove Yourself here. We got some other stuff. We got a bunch of nodes here. Unblockable specials, man. You love to see it. I'm going to go for a special one here. Now, keep in mind, the blocking and blockable specials with the taunt does not work against skill champions, so we can't use that here. But the taunt is going to be great for baiting special attacks from this guy. He also has Death Touch. Now, I'm kind of letting him, like, kind of kill himself here. And I was like, all right, we're going to go for a special one, put the taunt on again. That's it. Done. 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 Now, speaking of Act 6, 1, 2, done, we got 6.4 Darkhawk here. And we're kind of just going to, like, let him kill himself. Same thing as Thor's. It's 6.4.3 Darkhawk. The health pool is like around 250-ish, 300k. But as you can see, the stings, they're doing quite a bit of damage here on us, right? Look at that, bam! He's down to 60% health. At this point, I'm like, all right, we could probably bait out one more special one. Then we could probably go for just a regular old nice special two. Let's see what happens here. 32% health. Are we going to charge it? We're not even charging it. We're not even charging this thing, man. We're just going right for it. YOLO, bam! Take it easy. Take a hike, Darkhawk. That's it. Up next, this one's definitely a little bit harder from Act 6. We have 6.3 Mysterio, of course. Now, this has tunnel vision, so if we do like light in a row, we're going to get a falter. So we definitely do not want that. So we're going to be like taking this one kind of slow. There's also Matador here. So I'm going to wait out this damage reflection mode. I'm going to go for a heavy attack, only charge for 2 seconds. So unfortunate, but that's okay. All right, we're going to stack up some more stings. We're going to go medium, light, medium here. As you can see, just the light, just him throwing a special one, doing quite a bit of damage to him. Plus the power stings are taking like okay on their own. Here, his gas was up a little bit high, so his special one damage reflection is definitely a little bit lengthy, but that's okay. Here, we're baiting out the special one again. Only 2 stings because we have to be a little careful with the damage back here. But that's okay. We're going to stack up a couple of stings here, all right? Because we have 0 right now, and that's definitely not good. So I'm going to stack up 3, 4, 5, all right? 5 stings, 6, 7. If he goes for a poison on us, it's fine. We held for 3 seconds. 84k. Come on, give us a special 2. Come on. Come on, sting it up. Down to 1% health. And come on, there we go. That's it. So yeah, definitely a bit of an interesting fight there. Not the best fight for Scorpion, but hey, he's really good. Up next, 7.1 Black Widow Clairvoyance. She has Footloose here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring Toad along. That's gonna be it. Now we're fighting a Mystic Champion, I believe, with unblockable special attacks. We could just go ahead and yeah, see that? We just go ahead and block those after our special one. Nice. Also, another solid animation for backing off and charging the heavy attack. You love to see that. All right. So now, 11k, 12k medium attacks. Oh, baby. You absolutely love to see it. Here, we're building up to a special 2. Come on. She's going to throw her special 2. Put the slow on her. She's down to 17% health. I feel like a regular special 2 would have just nuked her down. But he held it for 8 seconds. Or 8 ticks. Not too bad. Up next, an Act 6 fight that's definitely still pretty tough. 6.2 Sinister. Now, for this fight, we have to have the Angela and Heimdall synergy to get the Fury. Now, technically, Scorpion does have Fury buffs on his special 3. We don't even use that rotation at all in this video a single time because it's just unnecessary, okay? But basically, what I'm going to be doing here is baiting out special 2s because we're not immune to the debuff that we place on him. So he would have reflected those bad boys right back at us. So here, what I want to do is just keep stacking up these stings, bait out the special 2 from this guy, all right? And then, as he's stinging himself, I'm going to give it a second. I'm going to back off. I have 6 stings, going to hold heavy attack, and now I'm going to go for a special 2. 6 stings, held it for 4 ticks, not too bad. He's now down to 12% health. He's, of course, heal blocked, and that's going to be it, man. That is it, dude. Up next, 7.1 Hela. Heavy Assault. I believe there's Lazarus here. 50k on the Heavy Assault. You'll love to see it. All right. So now with Lazarus, now this might be a bug. It might not. But when you're heal blocked and there's like damage over time, they just kind of die from it, which is great. So like I said, that might be a bug. Ooh, nice, solid for the 50k heavy attacks, man. But what I want to do here is just do a really big sting, right, on the special 2, and that's going to put a petrify on, and then we're going to do a lot of damage, and then we're going to have a really good time, and then let's see what happens here, all right? So, only 4 stings, unfortunately, so not the biggest amount of damage, but that's okay, all right? What we're going to do here is keep on building up, let her sting herself down. As you can see, her Lazarus is now down to 4. All right, but she got 17% health. We're going to go for a special 1 sting, stack up some more debuffs, make sure we have over 7 with despair, and we're going to go ahead and get her down right here. Now, she's going to go Immortal, of course, right? But once that is done, we have way more than 7 debuffs. So let's go ahead and just see what happens here. Drops dead, 35 damage. Nice, you love to see it. 6.4 Hydra Adaptoid. Now, this fight, man, this guy goes unstoppable when he uses his special attacks. I believe he also, does he have Footloose? Does he evade? I don't even remember. But we have the slow on the heavy attack, which is just absolutely lovely, man. So, he has unblockable specials, so we could block them if we have to after this special 1. Basically, man, that 1 special attack sting did so much damage. At this point, I'm like, all right, we're going to bait out 2 special 1s. We're going to go for a special 2, and we're going to have an absolutely great time. That's what we're doing. Here comes the special 1, and here comes our special 2. That's it. Done. One more fight in this video. We have 7.4 Guillotine 2099 Thunderstruck. You guys know I love Thunderstruck. You guys know I love having available options to Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck, of course, you don't really do damage unless you're putting a shock on the opponent. Scorpion, super duper duper uber amazingly easy access to shock. Oh, we got a little lucky there. Let's just be honest. Let's call it for what it is, all right? But regardless, we got shocks, we're doing damage, we're doing a lot of damage, and this Guillotine 29 is almost flushed right down the toilet. We're going to bait out a special 2 from her. We're going to counter with a heavy attack so that she can't make us miss, and now we're going to go for a special 2, and that is going to be all she freaking wrote, dude. Get over here, just like in Mortal Kombat. That's what he's saying there. So, dudes, that was over 1 hour, over 50 fights of Scorpion being absolutely effing insane. This obviously took a very long time. I would obviously appreciate it if you hit the like button and you hit the subscribe button. And not only that, if you shared it with your alliance, shared it with your friends, maybe share it with your mom. Maybe she's never played the game before and you're like, look at this guy's tail, it's crazy. Maybe you want to play with this guy. So send it to her, send it to your boyfriend, send it to your girlfriend, send it to your group chat, and be like, oh, oops, wrong text. That was supposed to be something else. And maybe they'll click on it. And then maybe they'll start playing MCOC. Maybe you'll have a new MCOC friend. It's just, there's benefits all over the place. Obviously, jokes aside, right? I would appreciate the support on the video. Yeah, drop a comment on what you think about Scorpion, man. This guy is absolutely freaking nuts. If you are interested, member button's always right there. Super thanks button always right there. I don't know where it is, but regardless. Anyway, guys, never expected, always appreciated. That is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Scorpion and Rintra, my 2 favorite champions of 2022 so far. Only got a couple months left. I highly doubt they're overtaking those number 1 and number 2. We'll have to see, though. Yeah, I love both of them interchangeably, depending on the day. Who I love more, doesn't really matter, though. So, that's it for this one. I feel like we showed off Scorpion really, really well in this video. If you have Scorpion, if you've been on the fence about this guy, I hope you are no longer on the fence about this guy, because he's really good. He's really good. Huge shout out again to Lootcakes for sponsoring this video and this channel. Very much so appreciated. Thank you, guys. Yeah, man. That's it. I'll be seeing you around.